So, hello Clob, this is like take 10 now of my video. It's not going brilliantly. To start off, I'm going to answer Maddie's question, and the question was there something which you kind of built up in your mind and then it was really anticlimactic, and so I'm now going to answer this. And I guess something which was really quite anticlimactic was prom this year because it was really quite bad. And I ended up spending most of the evening with two of my friends that left the year before, and one friend that is in my year at school was in my year at school. So it was a bit of a letdown, considering it was meant to be prom. But I guess at the same time I didn't have really high hopes for it because it was just after exams and I didn't really care about it that much. So I hadn't really built it up in my mind that much. But yeah, it was a bit anticlimactic. There we go. I can't speak. I can speak better French than I can English. Well, probably not, but you know. So I was kind of just going to talk a bit about the fact that I get exam results tomorrow because I think you probably already know this. Me and Mira keep freaking out and panicking about it. But yes, I get my A-level exam results tomorrow and I'm really scared, so I kind of can't think about anything else, which is why I'm not talking about something more interesting. So basically, if you're not English, then what we do is we apply to university and they will give us an offer. And they'll say, okay, if you get these grades in your A-levels, you can come to our university. We then do our exams in June, most of them, a lot of them in June. And then we find out in August how we did. So basically, I've been well, actually, I did my first exam in April, so I have been waiting since April to find out how I did. And now, you know, I find out tomorrow, and I'm really scared, but at the same time, I really just kind of want to know. I want to know what I'm doing for university. I just want to know, basically. But I also really don't want to know at the same time. I will update you on that situation as I find out. I was going to talk about something more interesting, but my mind is I've got a bit of a one-track mind at the minute. As you can see, I really can't speak English. I have this issue. Actually, fun story for you. When I was like 4, and before I was starting school, I had to have like language therapy. That's not the word. I can't think what the word is. Because I didn't speak English until I was about 4. I kind of made up my own words for a lot of things, and because my mum knew what I was saying, she didn't correct me. She just let me keep using my words instead of actual English words which other people understand. I mean, it was like, well, hang on a minute. She's going to go to school and nobody will know what she's saying. So I had to then learn English, like proper English. So I didn't speak English until I was about 4. And now I speak like 3 languages, which I think is quite cool. I like languages. Yeah, languages is what I'm studying at university, so I find it really interesting, which most people probably don't. So yeah, French and Spanish, that's what I'm doing. Okay, sorry, I'm rambling, and I need to ask my next question. I couldn't think of a question, so I am ashamed to admit I went online and typed in questions, interesting questions, or something like that. So Rachel, I think it's Rachel who's going after me. Your question is, if you could have any superpower, what superpower would you have? And I do apologise for the crappiness of this video, but I kind of didn't have, well, I am panicking and stuff, and I don't know how to do videos well, so goodbye!